has always proven that there are no peaks too high for the brand to reach. And Wrangler knows it well because its story is a story of challenges. Do what others can do and get where others don't. Today we are here to talk about this new challenge. In 1941, Willys, the first Jeep, brought to the world the concept of 4x4 drive and the idea that any terrain can be approached with the right vehicle. Wrangler has taken on its legacy by embodying and evolving the history of the brand and its values. First of all, freedom. And today, Wrangler 4xe further reinforces the concept of freedom, allowing us to truly go anywhere, also in the city center and in the areas where internal combustion cars cannot enter. Wrangler 4xe represents another step towards a conscious and sustainable future. First with Renegade and Compass, and now with Wrangler 4xe, we are interpreting the new mobility in the Jeep way, combining freedom and responsibility, off-road capability and the respect for the environment, safety and adventure. Wrangler 4xe is the hero of today's adventure. And like all heroes, he has superpowers. The E of 4xe means many things. Evolution, but also empowerment, because in Europe, this is the most powerful Wrangler ever. Emotion, but also eco-friendliness. When you are behind the wheel of the Wrangler 4xe, you understand all this right away. Instant torque offers you unprecedented acceleration, which hits you even more because of the almost absolute silence. Like Renegade and Compass 4xe, Wrangler does not only speak to our traditional customers. Outdoor fans will be amazed. Electrification makes this model the most capable Wrangler ever. But the others will be even more surprised. Those looking for an SUV to use every day, who are unwilling to compromise between freedom, fun and respect for the environment. Because Wrangler 4xe can go zero emissions while offering comfort, safety, technology, connectivity and a smooth drive. 4xe is the Jeep superpower that pushes boundaries and makes Wrangler Jeep as always and more Jeep than ever. Fearless as a hero must be, but capable to deal responsibly with any kind of challenge. Let's find out how it manages to do so.
Wrangler 4xe is the most technologically advanced Wrangler ever and sets new standards both for the UV category and for the 4x4 traction capability. Wrangler 4xe combines the power of a latest generation turbo gasoline engine with two high-voltage electric motors. This enables Wrangler to deliver its best performance of all times in Europe. 380 horsepower combined with maximum torque of 637 Nm.
Let's see what is the propulsion system that makes this possible. The internal combustion engine is a 2-liter direct injection turbocharged gasoline engine of the global medium engine family and provides exceptional responsiveness, performance and fuel efficiency. Let's move on to the electric part. A high-voltage, liquid-cooled electric motor generator is mounted on the front of the engine and replaces the alternator. This motor generator delivers extra torque to the engine, ensures seamless start and stop operation, and generates energy for the battery pack. The second electric motor generator is mounted in the robust and well-proven TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic transmission and replaces the conventional torque converter. An on-off clutch is mounted between the engine and e-motor. When the clutch is open, the electric motor drives the transmission in fully electric operation. When it is closed, the torque from the engine and the e-motor combine together. A variable clutch mounted behind the e-motor manages engagement with the transmission to improve drivability and efficiency.
The technical architecture has the double objective of emphasizing the advantages of electrification and maintaining the traditional Wrangler capability and features. The engine and the two e-motors are installed upstream of the sophisticated 4x4 mechanical systems that Jeep is famous for, ensuring an intuitive interface and significant improvement in performance. We are talking here of 0 to 100 acceleration in 6.4 seconds and around 70% reduction in CO2 emission on the WLTP cycle.
Talking about the battery, Wrangler 4xe is equipped with a 400-volt 17 kWh battery pack with 96 lithium-ion cells with NMC chemistry. The battery pack is mounted underneath the second row seat and protected from the outside element. The Wrangler 4xe's second row seat is redesigned, allowing the bottom cushion to flip forward for access to the battery. The system also includes an integrated dual charging module which combines the battery charger and the DC-DC converter in a single unit and a small side power inverter module.
The moment of charging has come, but we don't need to worry, it's a very easy and rapid operation. The battery can be fully recharged in less than 3 hours, with charging at 7.4 kWh and using a 230 volt equipment. And the Wrangler 4xe allows us to schedule charging time whenever we prefer. For example, at night, when electricity is cheaper. The battery level monitor is mounted on top of the instrument panel, making it possible to check battery state of charge at a glance.
Wrangler 4xe is made to suit any driver and any trip, always offering maximum control. As always, the whole Wrangler 4xe range is equipped with full-time 4x4 systems. All-wheel drive can be switched on and off, and low-range gears engaged when necessary.
We can also pick one of 3 drive modes operated via the e-select button, where hybrid is the default mode, blending torque from the engine and the motors. And when the state of charge is sufficient, we have pure electric drive at our fingertips. And when we want to preserve the battery charge for a later use, we can enter the e-save mode. By operating these simple controls, we can tailor the powertrain to each trip. Let's suppose we are on a motorway. In case of constant speed cruise, the most efficient mode is hybrid with 4x2 drive.
In hybrid mode, the powertrain will use battery power first and then add in propulsion from the turbocharged engine when the battery reaches minimum state of charge.
But let's make the case that we want to keep the electric charge for our next destination, for a relaxing exploration in nature when off-roading, or for urban areas where the internal combustion engine vehicles are not allowed to enter. To do so, we switch to the e-save mode.
The e-save mode prioritizes propulsion from the engine. In this mode, the driver has 2 options: battery save, if the charge is enough for later use, or battery charge if recharge is needed.
Well, we are in town now and we are going to meet some friends. We get there in zero emission mode by pushing the electric button.
In electric mode, the powertrain operates on zero-emission electric power. The engine comes into action just in case of heavy acceleration or high-speed request. In this mode, the Wrangler 4xe treads lightly and silently without burning fuel, and zero-emission autonomy up to 50 km in the urban cycle.
Now we decide together with our friends to take a ride and go to the mountains. Why not? Here we can really appreciate how Wrangler 4xe is a lot of fun. The hybrid mode makes the vehicle deliver its maximum combined power and torque. We insert the 4x4 drive and enjoy the winding roads and hairpin curves in full safety.
Torque from the engine and the electric motors arrives instantly on demand from the driver, and this translates into extraordinary acceleration and full control. When driving downhill, as in any other situation the driver steps on the brake pedal, the powertrain control engages the regenerative braking from the electric motors to slow down the vehicle. With 4x4 engaged, all 4 wheels feed torque for regenerative braking. We can also decide to maximize energy recovery via the Max Regen feature, which helps increase battery charge when coasting.
When we reach our destination, why not take in the full advantage of this escapade and do some off-roading? The EV mode with 4x4 Engage make us go anywhere. We can move silently in the woods, enjoying the sounds of nature, and live a completely new experience of open-air freedom by removing the top, doors, or folding down the windshield if we like. But if an extreme driving experience is what we are looking for, then we are about to discover how 4xe elevates Wranglers to new level of off-road performance.
Instant availability of torque delivers more precise and controlled climbing and crawling. There's no need to beat up engine RPM to get the tires to move. The Wrangler Rubicon 4xe models carry the Rocktrack 4x4 system. And this means a 2-speed transfer case with 4:1 low-range gear ratio, front and rear next-generation Dana 44 axles, front electric sway bar disconnect, and Tru-Lok electric front and rear axle lockers. The Wrangler Rubicon 4xe has an impressive crawl ratio of 77.2 to 1. And with all these features, scaling any obstacle is very easy.
Wrangler 4xe really maintains the ultimate off-road performance of all Wranglers. Outstanding approach, breakover and departure angles, and water fording up to 76 centimeters. Wrangler 4xe let us find our way up, down, through, or around almost anything, overcoming the obstacles of wilderness and bringing us through the everyday challenges of urban life with the same ease. This is freedom at its purest, which also means fun to the fullest.
0 to 100 acceleration in 6.4 seconds, up to 380 horsepower and 637 Nm torque. 4x4 drive, also in pure electric mode, with never seen before low-end control. Around 70% lower CO2 emissions compared to gasoline versions in the WLTP cycle. More than 50 km of pure electric range autonomy in the urban environment. And full recharge in less than 3 hours. Don't tell me these are not superpowers. But there is still another: simplicity of use. Don't think of a special vehicle requiring special drivers. Wrangler 4xe is at the same time an off-road hero and an easy car to drive in town. The most technological Wrangler ever uses technology to make everything more intuitive and user-friendly. Let's think about electric drive. It's never been simpler. We recharge the batteries while driving thanks to the energy regeneration. We have all electrical services available that allow us to check the battery level, recharge and pay with zero problems at public columns as well as at home. All at our fingertips via smartphone thanks to the MyU Connect app. We do what we want and go where we want. And our range autonomy comfortably allows daily commuting of most European drivers. Our new Wrangler is a modern hero. He doesn't wear a superhero outfit, but he stands out for the precious electric blue details that emphasize its 4xe soul. Simple in use, but also in the choice. On hand, the Sahara trim, with a full set of technology and convenience features. On the other hand, the Rubicon trim, with its iconic look, enriched with all the best equipment for the off-roading and for experiences beyond the limit. And the 80th special version is also offered dedicated to Jeep's anniversary. Jeep invented 4x4 drive, and it couldn't reinvent it without reinventing its very icon. Wrangler 4xe combines the best of 4x4 and the best of electric. 4xe is bringing to the SUV world the unique features of Jeep electrification. It is unlocking new aspects of the Jeep spirit, without giving up any of its value, which today take on new and broader meanings. Wrangler 4xe proves that off-road can be eco-friendly, emotion can be efficient, electric drive can be exciting. 4xe is the symbol of the new mobility according to Jeep. A way of living in absolute freedom, respecting the environment and having fun. And now, let me thank you and leave you with the launch trailer of the new Wrangler 4xe.